key to victory is at hand as the heroes of legend set out on their final quest. The port city of Kalaman seems as tranquil as a morning breeze, yet on the horizon, the terrible might of the Dragon Empire rushes unchecked, intent on the city's destruction. Poised now to meet them is the army of Whitestone, with its vaunted Solamnic knights. The final conflict is at hand. Yet, hidden knowledge has come to light. The world is doomed unless a fearless band of heroes can pass through the land of the evil empire into its very heart. The city of Naraka and the temple of the Queen of Darkness. Yet there are other forces at work in the lands of evil. Forces unknown to the Dragon Empire and the Whitestone Council. The Glitter Palace of Paladine is a fabled place of ancient times. No one knows where the door is to be found. No one walks its halls without being changed. Its invitations are subtle, but its truth is sure, for those who survive. Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
And we are live.
Oh boy.
But are we? Or are we just Memorex? I wanted to say that for so long.
Memorex, if you'd like to be a sponsor and you're still around as an organization, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's bought that name, even if they're not a, real
I'm
company
sure someone
anymore.
owns that name. Yes, we just gave
Yeah,
a little free shout out there.
Little shout out.
For whatever that's worth.
Nothing. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to Atomic Peanut Butter presents our 5th anniversary of DragonLance.
Boy.
Tonight, we play DragonLance, Dragons of Truth, Part 4. I am your Dungeon Master for tonight's festivities. I am Adam, and by the time we end this game, it will be my birthday. So this is also a birthday celebration.
Boy.
And this is not in any way to guilt you into providing maybe a subscription, maybe shooting some bits.
Hint, hint.
But, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But there will be prizes for you, gifts for you.
Oh.
I haven't figured out what the second half gift is, but the first one is going to be a PDF of the original DragonLance module, Dragons of Despair. So, I'm going to just set that up right now. I'm going to start the giveaway.
You're going to be what, 27?
26, Michael, don't age me.
26, okay.
That's right. You gotta schedule your neck tattoo.
Actually, we'll do it for that. Okay, yeah. All right. It is in there right now. You can just click !drawing to win your thing. So far, it's between Bromenard and Shadow Wolf. So you got a 50-50 shot, unless some of the guys get in on this action. Or like I said to Michael earlier, I could just send him a copy. Anyway, you can watch us as usual whenever we're bothered to play on Twitch and YouTube at Atomic Peanut Butter Group, podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for DragonLance Chronicles. It's hard to see, but I've even got a little DragonLance hat on today. So in honor of our 5th anniversary, let's introduce the rest of the group. Let's start with Gaz. Gaz,
Hi,
I've known longer than
I'm Gaz.
anybody here. Did you have any idea that my birthday was tomorrow?
Yes, of course.
I don't believe you,
What?
but those acting
You,
lessons
no,
are really
I
working.
absolutely, in some sense, knew that.
No way.
Somewhere tucked away in the mustache, there was a twitch.
I'm not sure what the sense that I knew that was, but
Well, I
in some
figured
sense,
you
yes.
planned your whole year around it, don't you?
Well,
You're
yeah,
like
that's what I
counting-
mean. You know,
it's like
it's just
Christmas
such an ingrained part of me that knowing that fact that really, you know, I don't think about.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I did know that.
I don't know.
Also, I'll be playing some characters.
You'll be
today,
playing. You'll be playing both
various-
Athea and Vantellis. Everyone will be playing both of those characters. No,
Everyone's going to be
Kurlafon
playing
tonight.
Athea and Vantellis.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Are we
sweet.
gonna do some time swapping?
It's gonna be,
We're doing-
it's like, this
Yeah.
is like the Being John Malkovich episode.
Malkovich.
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 Okay, and that's me. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Move on.
The details of being John Malkovich, oof, etched into your memory. Your old friend's birthday. Not a clue.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's move on to Kemchan.
I knew it was your birthday.
I don't think you did.
No, I did. I actually did. You know, because I'm in the future.
That's
It's
You know,
already happened.
That's fair.
It's already
Facebook
happened
already
here.
told him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It popped up on my Facebook this morning. Like, hey, it's Adam's birthday. I was like, well, not for him. It's not. It's not yet. But yes, I am Kemchin, and I am still playing Gorel Nightfoot, and as well as Captain Jaddick. I guess we're playing everybody, right?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Moving on. Let's get this show on the road.
All right. I'm trying to figure out this drawing. I think I messed it up because it says
And the show's on the road.
each ticket costs 1 point, which shouldn't be the case. All right. Let's move on to Michael.
Hey, I'm Michael, and I will be playing either Fog Song or that other character I have that's not Fog Song. So, Stone Moss.
There you go.
Well, you can no longer
Even he
yell
can't
at
keep him
me.
straight.
Yeah, when I don't remember your name.
So, what are those two anyway? Fog Song or not Fog Song?
That's well, that will be
Are
the
we
case.
starting? Are we starting with the Stone Moss or the Fog Song group?
I don't remember which one was in what group, Michael.
Are
But
we in the Dragon group
No, the
or
other
the
group.
Overland group?
Overland
The Overland group. Okay. So that would be Fog Song is in the Overland group. Pretty sure. 90% sure of this.
I have it written down somewhere if we need it. But you'd also see your token on the map on Roll20. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Last but not least, Sedge.
That's me. Now I'll be playing Feldspar at first, and then the dying Sir Rick Cordwood.
Oh, that's true. Well, he was just unconscious, wasn't he? Or
Yeah,
was he
no, he-
dying?
I can't remember.
Me
I
either.
haven't opened his character sheet yet. He wasn't officially dead yet, I know that. But
So why don't you guys, because I'm trying to figure out these drawings, why don't you guys, together as a group, come up and explain what happened the last couple of sessions? And how did we get here? Where are we, and how did we get here? Go.
that's big ask.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, certain events occurred,
Things
Come on.
happen.
Come on.
People
and
died.
in the wake of those events, we
People
find
died.
ourselves where we currently are.
The grand
right.
hero known as Stone Moss woke up after the cataclysm.
That's how we started
Everything
our
else is
story.
just minor.
Everything else is pretty much minor.
Everything else is prologue.
Yeah. And Stone Moss went out into the world and he found a group of people which basically went up to and said, hey, what's going on around here? Been asleep a long time, woke up. Next thing he knew, they're dragging him across continents, onto ships, getting shipwrecked, drowned, crazy stuff happens all over the place. And
There was an
that's,
invisible
Okay,
wall
there you
that
go.
sucked us into this dungeon.
And somehow or another, we ended up wherever we are currently, even though he has no recollection or memory of arriving here. And that's his story. He's pretty sure that the people around him have names. He's just never bothered to learn any of them.
This is our 5th anniversary special.
If we got a little bit of advance notification about needing to do this, it could have been more.
Yeah,
it could have been
it-
better.
Would have been Shakespearean.
It could have been a lot better.
And
I'd
our
like to point out that my
last
token after
episode.
5 years, I still can't move it.
Um,
However, I can move 2 other tokens, so not all is lost.
yeah, I don't know why this is not. Why this is saying each ticket cost 1 point. I don't know what that means. And it shouldn't. Anyway,
Tickets are free.
we'll go back. Somebody take. Is there anyone else on Twitch? If not, I'll just keep track of who wrote it. We'll give a die roll to see who entered the drawing. But please enter the drawing. Put an exclamation point drawing, and I will keep track if this stupid Streamlabs, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Doesn't work right. I don't even know what a point is or how you.
Apparently, that's virtual currency that you can create to entice your viewers to
I
want to
don't-
interact more with your channel.
I don't want to
You
do
can use
that.
it to redeem alerts, trigger commands, enter giveaways, and play mini games.
I just
Wait,
want to.
I'm sorry, you don't want to create like Atom Bucks?
Yeah.
With considering how annoying this is already to me, no, not anymore. I mean, maybe beforehand.
You can
And-
create a loyalty name.
But he thought it would be
for
easy,
interval.
sure.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Anyway, we will pick the
You know
winner
who would know?
right
Called
before.
up Will. I'll bet he could be able to tell you exactly what to do and what you're doing wrong.
He was the one who used to set this up for me. Anyway, this please enter the drawing. We'll keep track of it somehow, and you could win the first PDF of the first DragonLance module. We will pull the winner right before intermission, and as usual, you have to watch the stream to win the cash. If you're not here when we pick, we will pick somebody else. And we will do a second drawing, where maybe we'll give away a PDF copy of this book. The 2nd edition book, Dragonlance Adventures. So you too can run your own Dragonlance home game, although Bromenard already finished his. You can do it again. So anyway, let's get down to it. I wasn't listening because my heart was in the process of dying when the guys were giving the antecedently on, but
It was funny.
I'm sure it was.
I mean, mildly.
There, put yourself, Kem-chan, you put yourself back in that water, you son of a bitch. I put your token there exactly where it was supposed to be from where we ended the other episode.
Okay. I was just trying to. join
Nice
the group.
try. You're the one who set
I
off
still
the
can't move
golems.
my.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't even. I honestly don't even.
Yeah,
remember
I
that.
could tell by the way you guys did the antecedently on.
Oh, we had no idea.
2 groups: Heroes of Legend and Heroes of Lance. Heroes
Too
of
much.
Lance were flying on dragons and were attacked by other dragons.
I remembered that.
right.
There was a
Right.
Yeah, that was cool.
This group, I have
still
no
below
clue.
them, there was a camp full of draconians who witnessed this whole spectacle. Then you have the Heroes of Legend, which were dressed as merchants and driving merchant carts into the Dragon Army occupied territories. They stopped at a town, got a little information, some very good information about the layout of Naraka. They continued on their way. They also got some weird hats. Seduced a cheesemonger and upset a butcher, but the butcher still gave them the information to the layout of the city of Naraka, as well.
The greased up half naked butcher.
Yes, that's the one who likes to rub himself on sides of beef to calm down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's
We
all
all
coming
have-
back to me now.
Yeah. See, there you go. And then they got transported into some weird palace. I'll call it a glitter palace because it was glittering, and they couldn't get away from it. Little bit of railroading there, but it could have been worse. It could have been both groups that I railroaded. Instead, I only railroaded the one. And I could have ignored this altogether, but there's some good information here that you will learn that'll be good for both you and our live studio audience. Anyway, we're going to start with the heroes of the Glitter Palace. And if I could open this character sheet, I would like everybody to roll me initiative as soon as I can find the initiative thing on here. Here it is. If you wouldn't mind. Because what happened is, as they were well, first they got, as soon as they went through the doors, they were locked in a prison cell, or two prison cells, but they were very poorly constructed. Very easy to break out of.
That gnome was very upset about that.
The gnome was really upset. Give a little backstory on the gnome. He was very upset when he first got captured, and then he realized how shoddy the cells were. He decided that he was going to make it his life quest to determine.
Oh, I remember the gnome.
A better way of securing prisoners. Thank you, Bromar.
Right. I do remember.
I do
now.
not seem
Oh
to be
my
out
God.
there on this map.
I am unable to select my token yet on this map.
Because your
so
token
therefore
isn't set
am
up right in
unable
your.
to-
Yeah, just put out
and
your own
therefore
thing.
am unable to go. No, because you're the one who drugged my token out, so you have ownership of it until you give it to me.
Well, that's not how it works for everybody else. It's how you put your. It's how. Your token is not tagged to your character. So even though it's on your character sheet when you pull it out, it's not. That's why it is only. Oops, Stone Golem. That's not you. What's your name?
Stone Moss.
Is this Stone Moss?
In the middle here of the group up there, yeah. All
Okay.
you gotta do is right click him, and there we go.
All right. Anybody else having
Oh,
trouble
I
with
can
your
roll
tokens, or
initiative.
did everybody else tag them correctly to your character sheet?
I love how it's my fault that your game doesn't work.
It's not. First of all, I have nothing to do with Roll20 and how it works. If you'd like to be a sponsor, I'd love to have you. And I guess we'll also roll one for Barum. So basically how Barum is going to work, I'll control him, but you guys are going to tell me what you want him to do. And then it's possible that he'll do it.
I want him to die.
He's not
I
gonna
want him
do
to
that.
use
He
that
can't-
big
so
ass
does he.
jet
He wants that
magic
too. He
gem
just
in his
can't.
chest to do some cool effects. That's what I want him to do.
What was that?
There's got to be something that thing does. So do it.
Yeah, and you don't think it's here yet, though. You're not quite at the point where his cool party trick gemstone will work.
Okay, I see.
Although, well, it may be a little foreshadowing of things to come here in this adventure. All right, is everybody in the turn order?
Present.
Yeah, I am.
I am there now, yes. Thank you very much for verifying that fact.
Is Flint
I am
fire?
indeed within the turn order.
Is Flint Fireforge in there?
Oh shit, no, I didn't do that. Sorry.
You weren't all in there then, I guess, were you?
Not all of me.
We cut it down. We cut down so many NPCs. We even killed off Ergrin.
You took away my NPC
yeah.
a long time ago.
Who was that?
Well, I had an NPC a long time ago.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure it was this group that had the other groups and PCs as NPCs, right? Or was that? Or am I confusing groups again? I could be confusing groups again.
We did, but yeah.
All right. So then I had.
You had who did you have? Odie?
Yeah, Odie. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah. He was an easy one to get rid of because he was easy to get lost with all the other Draconians.
Yeah.
Promornar says the Smurf or whatever. No, that thing's still around. Yeah, you've created your own NPC. So I don't know what you're complaining about. The Blue Man group.
That's the other guy, though. This guy doesn't have any friends.
He needs to ask himself why.
You got that magical squirrel, or whatever.
That's true. You do have the magical squirrel.
All right, Flint's in there now.
Oh well.
All right, thank you guys. Let's fix this. Descending. Wow, Vantellis is the only one with a good initiative roll here to start off 5 years of playing this game. So what are you gonna do?
You know what? I think I need to go run and mow the lawn.
You know what? Just do it. I'm not gonna argue with you anymore. All right,
Okay,
Vantellis. From your vantage point, you don't really see what's going on here, other than Garel walked through the waters. These flesh statues, which were clearly flesh golems. Oh, I see. Chris Andrew learned how to do this by putting in a number after this. And he got himself 4 tickets in the process.
He's rigging the vote.
He's
hacking the system.
Wow, that is allowed here, guys. See how many tickets you can pull out of here. I don't care.
There are no rules.
Yeah, no rules here at
Everyone has Infinity
D&D
tickets.
Fridays. This is actually more than our 5th anniversary of D&D Fridays, as we used to have a Ravana game on Fridays. But that was short-lived. Jairus, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. No idea what happened to Jairus. He disappeared into the ether. Once these stone golems started to move into shift, you hear Garel say something along the lines of, oops, and that's where we've entered this turn order.
Okay. And so...
that sounds right.
I can see these stone
Probably
golems?
not
I
from
don't-
where you are, because this is a
Yeah.
hallway. If you can sort of see, this is the doorway here. It's a pretty large
Yeah, okay.
doorway. It's like 15
Yeah.
feet
Well,
almost.
I at least move up into the doorway so I can see everything, and so then
Then
what
you
am I
can
seeing
probably
here?
get a view of this guy in the corner. These
I
are
see.
pillars. These are
So
pillars
like
here.
this is still hallway here.
Um,
What this looks like is that the hallway ends
opens up. Yeah, I guess you could
here.
probably. The only one you probably don't have a good view of is this guy, because he's in the middle, because he's behind a pillar, sort of.
Okay. Fair
But the
enough.
other
Fair
two,
enough.
yeah, you're right. You could probably see the other two.
Okay.
And this is water? This is all
It's water. It's only about knee deep, but it is going to slow
Okay.
you down.
Gotcha.
So you will have half movement.
So difficult
And-
terrain.
Yes.
These flesh golems are currently doing what exactly?
Promornar says, is this DragonLance or a Scooby-Doo episode? A little from column A, a little from column B.
I mean, it's always been a Scooby-Doo episode. Sometimes we do DragonLance.
Yeah.
I mean, is that really a problem?
Yeah, it's been 5 years, man. Nothing's changed. What were you saying, Gary? Oh, what are they
The,
doing? They are
flesh
starting
golems,
to.
what
They
are they
are
doing?
starting to come alive and move, but have not quite done it yet.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to try to cut them off the pass and start attacking the first one closest. I'm gonna go for this one over here, and I'm going to hex it and Eldritch Blast it.
I'm sorry. Which one did you? I have 4
top
spots
right.
here, and I was looking. Okay,
Of the 6, the top right.
the top right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Hex it, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yes, it's a golem.
Okay, and it does 15 force and 4 necrotic. Did they take necrotic, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check. Yep. So that was 15 and 4, 19 altogether?
Yeah, 19 altogether.
Look at me doing math.
And
Doing a
I will
little-
shout into the room. It looks like Gorell woke up some flesh golems.
Greasekey just followed us on Twitch. Thank you, Greasekey, for following. Huzzah!
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 And welcome to the stream. Exactly 5 years late. All right, it is a dwarf Feldspar Keystone's turn.
Oh, I'd love to fight some flesh golems. Thanks. He'll come up to where, into what is knee-deep water to Gorell is like waist-deep on him.
Yeah, easily, but yeah, we're still going to give you just the regular difficult terrain, so you have half movement.
But as long as I can draw my bow, I'm good.
Sure.
Try out this fancy new bow.
Which guy are you
Well,
shooting at?
Let's focus fire on the one Vantelis hit.
Do you have a good shot of him from where you are?
Let's
'Cause
see
these
how far I
are-
can go. I can come into the
No,
room
no, yeah,
here.
you can. Yeah, we'll say it's good. It's close enough. You can get around that pillar.
All right, I can curve the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw Wanted.
Wow.
Greasky
Oh,
said,
it-
"Didn't know this was a thing, but I like it." See, that's the reverse of what most people say.
Whole 8 points, but I get 2 attacks.
I knew this was a thing and I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right. So 8 for the first one.
Another 21 for another 9.
All right. Chipping away at old Chip. That's his name, by the way. It's the only reason you know that is because while he is completely naked, he does have a little sign, a little "Hello, my name is Chip."
Pinned
it says.
right to the flesh.
How is
Yeah.
that attached to him?
It's pinned right to the flesh.
He is.
Well, he
No,
didn't
I
have a
was expecting
shirt,
anything
Gary.
else.
Where else are you gonna
Yeah,
pin
no,
it?
I mean, I thought he had an apron.
No, not everybody wears aprons in this world. Only butchers.
Just a loincloth.
Only butchers. He doesn't even have a loincloth, this guy.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't. He does
Oh.
not have. He's like a Ken doll, though. Again, it's a
Ah,
flesh golem.
Yeah, okay.
They're not
Gotcha.
made for your satisfaction, my friend.
Okay.
They're designed for guarding things.
Are they designed for anyone's satisfaction?
Nope. You don't need a male nor female member to guard stuff. In fact, some would argue it only gets in the way.
Well,
And
for some of us.
I don't know. That's
can
for you
see
to
that.
think about on your own time. what anything else for you, Feldspar? Or is it...
That's about all I can do.
All right. Flesh Golem's turn. Oh, jeez. They are going to slowly move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
So they're not
60.
slowed by this rough terrain.
He was not in the water.
Gotcha.
He's going to stay here. Well, they're actually going to
Oh, I
shift.
see.
10, 15, 20, 25,
And how
30, 35,
and how low
40,
down are we
45.
compared to where those flesh golems are? Like this place, this.
Oh, that's about 10 feet.
So we're 10 feet lower than them
Yeah.
in well knee deep water to me.
You know what? I lied to you. Well, yeah, it's about 10 feet based on this. Yeah.
Okay.
But the water doesn't make you any lower. It just makes you wetter.
No, I get that. No, I got that.
Okay.
I was just wondering how far up they are above us. 10 feet. Got it.
he can't attack you, but he can actually get very close to you, Feldspar.
That's fine. Better chance than me climbing up that 10-foot ledge.
Yeah. Alright, and he shifts into the middle. Alright, so we have some moving themselves around the playing field, and then the others who were just standing, continuing to guard. Whatever it is hidden in those alcoves behind them. Greasky says, way funnier thinking of them fighting just swinging log, though. That would be something. But I don't know how long we'd stay on Twitch.
It's tastefully censored once they get into the water.
That's it.
All right. Flesh golems have moved. None of them could attack this round. Flint Fireforge, speaking of not being able to attack.
Let's see. So he's not in the water yet, so he still has full movement, right?
Correct. Only until he gets on that blue.
5, 10, 15, 20. Well, 30 gets him.
He
to
has
the blue.
25 feet of movement.
Oh, shit. Okay. So it gets him right up to the blue.
Yep.
And let's see, what does he got again? Sorry.
Keep in mind, he lost everything that he had in the Blood Sea of Istar. So anything that he would have would be mundane weapons at this point.
Okay, so like...
And armor.
And armor. Oh, wait, so he doesn't have his... shield? He has his shield, right?
He has a regular shield. If he had a magic shield before, he no longer does.
No, but it's just that he had dwarven plate and a shield, and his armor class was 24. So does he still have his plate?
What do you think?
Yes.
He would have.
That's what I think.
I should have seen that coming. He was drowning, remember? So they took all of your. They took
all of his stuff off. Right.
He was sinking like a stone. So he could have regular plate armor, but it's not.
No,
fancy.
wait a minute. Flint wasn't part of that group. He found them on the.
Oh, you're right.
Beach.
You're right. He's got everything on him. Then he's fine. Yeah, I apologize.
Cool.
You're right.
Yes.
Too many characters.
So he's still.
We'll have to kill some off.
No. All right. So then that means he still has his hand axes. So I will throw a hand axe at that flesh golem over here.
Speaking of which, how many inspiration points does Adam have?
0. We've been through this. We've been through this, Adam. You have none.
I have 12.
Damn it.
Well,
yeah.
He actually wrote it down.
I did write it down.
how many do I have here? Let's see. Oh, man.
All right, so that's all for Flint Fireforge, or what's going on? Is he
No.
going to throw an axe?
No.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. He's throwing an axe. I can't find. All right, I'm just gonna fucking roll a d20.
Thank you.
Sorry. All right, attack.
That's I guarantee it's gonna be a miss. It's a 5.
Okay.
It's a natural
All right,
5.
well, he gets.
Actually,
he
you know
gets-
what? These things, their armor class is pretty shitty. So what would his bonus be? What does it say on his sheet?
I'm looking.
You've been playing this guy for 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
And his character sheet is very rarely changed.
It's very basic.
Yeah. What were you doing? Throwing a hand axe?
Yeah.
You just click on hand axe,
There.
and all that
There we
stuff
go.
happened.
There you go.
All right, so we'll use yours because yours was worse than mine slightly. So, but still hits for 10 slashing.
Good. His second attack. Same thing. Another hand axe.
That will hit again. So 15 altogether, and that was 2
There we
plus
go.
1 hand axes that are now stuck inside this golem.
Gotcha.
All right. Moving on. Barum Everman says, I don't. What do I do? What do I do? And
Find a weapon and use it.
What? Yes. I don't.
he's like, yes, of course. And he runs into this corner and hides.
Or that.
I'm looking for a weapon. There's none here. There's none here in the corner.
That's all right. Keep looking.
Stone moss.
Once again, the stars align to bring us wheel and problems, I say. Stepping aside, but I call forth the spirit of the animals to aid us. And a polar bear will appear right here.
I gotta find a polar bear.
And it will attack with its multi-attack. And I'll go ahead and roll that up right now.
I probably have a polar bear.
Polar bear gets a +7 to hit, so +7, that's a 24, and the second attack is a 19.
Both will hit.
All right, so the bite will be
Where is he? Like right here, you said?
+5. Yeah, sure. I mean, not in the water. Well, he's a polar bear. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care about that.
10 for the bite, and 2d6 +5, 12 for the claws.
So, I'm sorry. Give me a total, please.
22, bite and claw.
Thank
Pierce
you.
and slash. Just kind of appears and just goes. Rah!
All right.
I also
Garel.
sent you a quick message to on the message thing.
Okay, hold on.
It's just FYI.
Garel is up.
Okay. So this polar bear just jumped into the water next to me and is attacking this golem, right?
But you heard, Stone Moss call him, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Going for that Coca-Cola sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Bromenard did say in chat that all the polar bear cares about is getting a cold Coca-Cola. And
All
then
right.
Coke, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
How much movement is it to get up and out of the water and on the...
Again, you're not
So-
going up out of the water. You're just basically walking. It's like a step, basically, we're going to say. Because, like, the water is, like, grading down, I guess.
Okay. So can I step up to here and attack this golem?
Yeah. That takes
Okay.
very little movement for you. You're fine.
There you go. That's fine. I'll
Yep.
do that.
You can get there easily
All
enough.
right. All right, and I will attack.
You could have just thrown your sword at him from where you were, too. That would have been fine.
Right up.
You'll never live that down, you know.
Never. That was one of the funniest
Shut your
funniest
face.
things. Check Atomic Peanut Butter Group for past episodes
20.
where Garel was throwing a Vorpal sword of all things at a Draconian 25 feet away.
Yeah, I had to share that story. That was a good one to share around.
Addict.
All
All
right,
right.
26
26
hits. Yep,
hits. Okay.
their AC is shit.
4 damage.
That can't be
Second
right.
attack. I don't know. I clicked it. That's what
Your
it said.
thing's never. You never put your stuff in right.
I don't know.
It's
You're just
I
all
do.
that
I'm-
is your strength score.
Yeah.
It's rolling a 0 plus 4.
Yeah.
0 plus 4.
All
So
right,
just roll a 20.
All right.
Not a 20. He doesn't have that. What?
Roll a d20.
No.
Roll
He
it
already
for
rolled a
it.
d20.
Oh.
He needs to roll
oh.
the damage.
For
I
your
need to roll
damage. What is it?
damage,
2d6 for a longsword?
Longsword is
That'd be a great
1d8.
sword.
Is it a 1d8? Pathetic.
Or D10 if you're two-handing it.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you have a shield?
All right. So I'm two-handing it. Do I have a shield? No, he lost all his armor.
You could have gotten anything you wanted from the fucking people in Calaman, and every time they asked you again, do you need anything, you guys just stared at me as if I were speaking another language that you did not understand. So if you don't have a shield, you didn't ask for
Well,
one,
I-
and you decided not to just even give yourself one, then no, you don't have a shield, you're doing this one, you're doing this two-handed.
Do it two-handed. So there you go.
There you
That's
go.
all
Wearing
you
a
gotta do.
loincloth.
D10.
So that's
8.
12.
But 12 with the +2. Yes. 12 damage. All right. Second attack.
These are the heroes of the legend, by the way, gentle viewers.
Oh.
That's a crit failure.
No.
You're gonna keep that?
How many points do I have? Oh yeah, I got a couple points. I will redo that. There we go. 11. Not much better.
That'll hit though.
Yeah. Okay, D10.
You do 10 plus 4.
So that's 13 damage.
Good oak.
13.
Anything else you'd like to do?
And then no, I'll stay right there.
All right. I think you probably used up most of your movement anyway. Vantellis.
Okay. So, this one here closest to me is the one that I already hit, right? It moved from here?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Then I'm going to continue to attack that one because I already have it hexed.
Sure. 25 will hit by quite a large margin.
And that'll do 16 points of damage.
All right.
And I am actually just going to back up a little bit here. Hey, guys. Okay.
All right. To see what's wrong with Burke and why he's not moving or doing or saying anything.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Right there.
Snap out of it.
Feldspar Keystone.
Well, I got a guy up in my face now. I guess I got to fight him.
I guess
Drop
so.
the bow, get the axes out.
All right. The bow washes away down a drain and is gone forever.
Curse you, underwater bow that somehow doesn't float.
Just kidding. It's just sitting there.
The hand axe is out. Does 11 hit him by any
It
chance?
does.
Right. So it'll take 7. 20 will get him then.
Yep.
8 more, and that time I'll remember to add my Colossus Slayer because I always forget. And then I'll bonus action to attack with my offhand. How about a 10?
Still hits.
All right. So let me get you a total here because that'll get Colossus Slayer as well. 13, 16, 24.
What was the last one? I got everything else up until then.
Oh, last one was 6 slashing, then 7.
So 13 altogether. Okay. Got it. All right. So it is the golem's turn. Gonna roll a couple of die. Just 2. All right. You don't notice anything interesting. All right. So one of them is gonna slam Garel. Which is going to miss you, I believe, with a 12. And he's going to slam again. 15 hit you by any chance?
Yeah. No, my armor actually. Yes.
Because
yes,
you didn't get yourself any new armor.
I did. Yeah.
Like I gave you opportunity after opportunity, and
yes,
now you're going into Naraka, of all places, the city of evil, the center of the draconian forces. With I got my Sunday clothes on, and I'm just
Got a loincloth on. It doesn't need any more than that.
We are technically disguised as merchants, I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah, and
why would
a little
merchants
too
need armor?
disguised.
Yeah, a little too disguised. So does a 12 hit you also, or just the
12? A 12 hit. A 12 does hit.
That
yes.
is hysterical.
Was-
You're not going to make it to Naraka. 14 plus 10, 24 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And he says, and like this weird, like you just hear him whisper, and he's like, it sounds like moaning and grunting, and he says, Next time, take armor when offered. But it's too late
You
now.
know, the worst thing in the world is a DM that says "I told you so"
Yeah.
over and over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, we still got time for the session, too. All right, next one is going to do once. He's going to slam the bear.
what
Sometimes
she
you eat the
said.
bar.
Is that a euphemism,
sometimes
or?
the bar eats
It's
you. 18 hit the bar.
He liked it.
How about a 21?
He liked that too.
Oh, this is a weird fucking bear. 24 points of damage to him.
All right.
Not that
Doesn't
this
seem
stream
fine.
is unused to weird fucking bears.
That's again.
I'm unable to do
Plenty
anything
of
with this
content
bear,
with
but
weird
that's
fucking
fine.
polar bears in particular.
I'll make a
Yeah.
note over here.
What was that, Michael?
I said I'm unable to control this bear in any fashion, but I'll just make a note over here.
I can fix that.
That's fine.
Character represents. We'll just say Saren Fox on right now, since that was the first one I found of yours. You should be able to move him now.
Okay, good enough.
All right, we still got some of these guys. He's going to come up here and he's going to slam Gorel because he seems like, hey, this is just another flesh golem, not wearing any armor. This guy should be easy to hit.
Whoa! It's not that I'm not wearing armor. It's just low armor. It's just not a lot of armor.
Okay. Crit? Does that hit you? Does that hit your
Yes.
low armor?
Yes. Yes.
No,
How
he's
about
immune to
how about a
crits.
20?
He took that feat. Immune to crits.
All
Immune
right,
to
so we're
crits, that's
starting
right.
off with 25 points, and then we're going to max this out. So that is 16. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. 2d8, so 16 plus 4, so 20, 45 points of damage.
Okay, still up.
From that guy. Good. Well, he's attacked you all he can. He wants to attack you more, just out of principle, but he just
He's
cannot do
tired.
it.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna come up here and he's gonna slam this bear from this side. $23 for the bear and 25 for the bear.
Nope, he's immune.
That's
Just
weird.
like-
This is some crazy ass bear.
I think the bear might be dead.
29 points of damage.
Yep. Ends of the bear.
He soaked up the hit points. He did his job.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That was
pretty much
he took
the
up
point of something like
4 attacks. That could have gone to somebody else. That's it for the flesh golems. The other two stay where they are, guarding their alcoves.
that. Alcohol's being guarding.
Flint Fireforge. Forge.
Flint.
Flint Fireforge. Forge.
There an echo in here?
Yes.
That could be a willing creature. Is it? It is concentration though. That's annoying.
What is Flint's
Fuck.
strength?
Flint's strength is 16 plus 3.
I'm guessing he's moving up into the water to attack this guy, or is he throwing that?
Yes. Yes. No. He's gonna move up into the water here.
Then he's going to use a
Eh.
fucking dagger and not like a...
No. He's got his battle axe. Still has his battle axe.
So he can...
Unless you took that from him.
Right. Battle axe he would be using two-handed, wouldn't he?
Yes, he is.
So what is he doing with his dagger?
What? No, I didn't mean to click that.
Oh,
I didn't even
okay.
realize I did that.
Alright.
No, that was not. No, sorry.
That's okay.
No.
All right.
Two-handed battle axe. What is that?
The attack is 11. That actually hits this guy.
Sweet.
2 slashing doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
1d...
I will roll it.
Wait,
Am I
maybe it
rolling?
does. It's a 1d10 plus 1. What is his strength, though? I don't see his strength added to this, I guess.
His strength. I just told you. His strength is
I'm sorry.
16 plus 3.
5 points of damage, I guess.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he attacks again. Two-handed battle axe. Oh my god.
A 3 will not do
3?
it.
Shit. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that definitely.
A 9 just
9.
hits. 9 will just hit. That is his AC.
All right, with what's that 6?
Plus
Oh,
3,
yeah,
so
plus
9.
3, 9.
Okay. All right, Flint doing some damage. This guy's not looking great.
And he retakes his axes off of this guy.
That's like he'd have to do that after the
Okay, fine.
the thing. That's not a free action. Barum not doing anything. Stone Moss. Michael may have had to step away, so we can get back to Stone Moss.
I'm back.
Oh,
Okay,
there he
Michael
is.
is here
Um,
just in the nick of time.
I'm just gonna do a guiding bolt to that flesh golem right there. And apparently I'm not doing anything at all because I rolled a 1.
That is a nat 1. Are you keeping that nat 1? Do you have any inspiration points?
I'm not that I'm going to spend on that, no.
All right, then I would like you to please roll me a percentile die and pick high or low.
Low.
All right,
48.
Nothing happens. All right, Gorel, it is your turn. You're being slammed by some naked flesh golems, although you're only slightly more clothed.
All right. Here we go. Attacking with a longsword. Two-handed. Why is this not clicking? Here we go. Try that. There we go. 23 hit.
Jeez, which one are you hitting? But yes, it does.
The same one in front.
The top one? Okay.
The top one, yes. Trying to. Oh my God! How is that? All right.
You got to roll a d10.
D10. 9.
All right,
Plus-
so 13 plus the 4.
Okay, plus the 13.
All right, he's on the
And-
ropes. If you hit him again, you'll take him out.
All right, fine. I'll hit him again.
You hit him
19
again, you don't need to roll.
Okay. Well, I only had 1 left.
He had 3 left. So even with
Okay.
your strength bonus and
All right,
what did
fine.
that do?
And then I would like to action surge against that one on my right.
Okie-doke.
Sword. 26 hit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, these guys are
10.
super easy.
13. No, wait.
11.
11. Sorry, 11.
That's all right.
It's too early in the morning to do math.
Well, it's too late in the evening for me to do math. So
So there
we're
you
even.
go. 13. All right, so that's 13 damage. You said yes. Okay,
Yeah, but
second
you-
attack.
Yep.
What?
It looks like you rolled twice already. Both will
Yes,
hit.
because that was my other attack. Remember, I action surge.
Oh, right. Okay.
Follow along, Adam. Come on.
I'd like to.
15 hit.
Sure.
Yeah. 9
9.
damage.
All right. Anything? I guess you've already taken your
And then-
action, sir. Oh, do you want to use your bonus action to do that other thing where you heal yourself a little bit? I don't know why I'm helping you with this, but
Second win.
Second wind.
second win. Thank you.
Yeah.
Couldn't
thank
remember
you.
the name of it, but
All right. Yeah. There we go. How many more?
yeah. What does that do for him?
1d10 plus fighter level, I believe.
Sounds
That's
right.
it. Yes. 1d10. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's a 7 plus
What level are you guys now in this group?
10. 17. So I get 17 back.
You get 17 back, and you've used your second wind and your action surge. And it's up to Vantellis to do something.
Okay, do something. Yeah, well, since the guy who I had my hex on was killed by Gorel, I'm going to take a little step forward to get a little better view here. Actually, step over here. And then I'm going to go for this guy, and I'll be hexing him with a bonus action.
Okie-doke.
And, yeah. Does 11 hit?
It does.
Wow, okay.
These guys are not super...
So 13 damage.
Alright.
Oh, and yeah, I didn't mention last time, I'm hexing them on strength, so if they need to make any strength checks.
That is good to know. I'm trying to find a little hex icon here. I'll just use the screaming one. Because that's funny.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, so how many damage? 7?
13.
13. Sorry, I was not looking at your necrotic. Alright. First time he has been hit. Feldspar Keystone.
Well, nothing for me to do but keep clobbering on this guy in front of me.
Alright.
Let's just roll all my attacks here and add them up. Assume those all 3 will hit him.
Yes. Dead.
Ah.
He was dead after the first 2. So if you want to move and get to that other guy, you probably could.
Let's see. If I can trudge through this water enough.
Yeah, you can get that. You could. I mean, you won't have any more movement left. Or I mean, this guy you could have gotten to.
Oh yeah, if I can get up there,
Yeah.
I'd love to.
And then that last one did 4 slashing.
Yeah, and he'll also take. He's taking damage, right? So he'll take
Yes.
Colossus Slayer in that. So it'll be a total of 7 on him.
Alright. Alright, anything else for you, Feldspar Keystone?
That's all my clobbering.
It is the golem's turn. Let me just check something for these guys. No rolls needed. Let's slam
Come on in.
one Kemchan and one for one for Grell, one for Feldspar. Let's just do it that way. 13 for Garel.
What?
Does 13 hit you?
Yes.
And 9, I'm assuming, will not hit Feldspar.
Correct.
So Garel will take 13 damage.
Okay.
So you're still ahead by 4 after all of those recent moves by you and your new buddy. This guy's gonna move 15, 20. Oh, he can get right here. I don't know how easy it's gonna be for him to hit our old friend Flint, but he's gonna try anyway. 23 hit Flint.
Nope.
24 hit Flint.
That is his armor class. is 24.
Yeah. 20 bludgeoning.
Ooh,
Sounds like he made that up, but he actually rolled it.
Yeah, that's double 8s on my 2d8s. So 20 damage to Flint Fireforge.
Alright,
Nobody else on the
write
board
that
is
down.
currently moving. So that brings up Flint to get his revenge.
20 damage. Okay, so he's okay. Okay. All right. Flint will attack. You said it's easy to get up on the stone, right? So can he attack that one right there on the stone there?
Yeah, if he wants to move over there and attack him, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Attack with my battle axe, 2-handed.
I mean, technically this whole thing should have been with water, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I'm giving you guys a little bit of
Oh
an
my
out
god, a
there.
fucking 2. I will re-roll that. Does a 9 hit?
9 hits
All right.
for 10 slashing.
10 slashing. Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, 10 slashing.
What plus 3? It's 13.
13 slashing. There you go. And second attack. Same. Battle axe. 17.
Hits
With,
for 7.
7.
All right. Chipping away at these hit point bags. Baron Everman is he's holding his dagger now, and it's had 2 hands and it's shaking, but he's ready for action if need be.
Proud of you, buddy.
Stone Moss.
I am going to step up to about here and blast this one over here with another guiding bolt.
The one by Flint? Or the ones by Feldspar and Gorell?
The one I can target is the one by Flint.
Okay.
So, blasting, I got a crit success this time, nat 20.
That
Nice,
misses
nice.
really
Alright.
enough.
So, that is...
Max damage plus whatever damage you roll.
Yeah.
And this is a... What type of damage?
It is... See, it's a guiding bolt, so it is going to be... gotta double check. Radiant. And
Okay.
it's 46 radiant damage.
Alright.
And the next attack roll made against this target has advantage. So when Flint attacks, presumably he'll have advantage. So 46,
alright.
16 points of damage, radiant damage.
Plus max.
Right, which would be 6 times 4, which is 24.
So
24 plus 16
what was that,
is
40?
40.
Alright. That was a big hit against this guy's name. He's got a little tag pinned to his flesh that says Chuck.
That's a funny name. I've heard that one before.
Unusual in these parts.
Yeah. Chip and Chuck. They're part of a indoor soccer team. So they're wearing cleats. That's nothing else. Although I don't know why they're wearing cleats for an indoor soccer team. But this is why they don't win too many games, I guess. It's very hard to run around on this on the hardwood floor in cleats. All right. Anything else for you, or are you done?
No, that'll do it.
Brings up our man Gorell. Throwing
All right.
swords and armor off with reckless abandon.
That's right. He fights balls out.
He watched 300. I'm like, I don't need all this armor.
Yeah, what the fuck? Alright. There we go. Longsword on that. Same one. 27 hit.
You guys are wasting such really high rolls against these meatbags.
I'm just, yeah.
But yeah, that hits him.
Alright, so what was that? D10? Oh my god.
So, plus
1, what was it? Plus
strength.
fucking 4, 5 altogether. Jesus. Alright, second attack. Where'd it go? There it is. $15 hits.
Yeah.
D10 plus 4 is a 10 altogether.
All right. And chipping away, that brings us back to Vantalis.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste anything and keep using my cantrips here and going to Eldritch Blast the guy who's still hexed. 28 that should hit for 19 points of damage.
Is that an attack roll? You're attacking this guy, right?
I'm attacking that guy, yes. And that is
You
an
have
attack.
advantage if you're attacking this guy, so you might crit.
Well, let's roll it again to see. Nope.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
So 19 points of damage.
All right. He's not doing great. Feldspar Keystone.
Well, I swing axes at golems, so let's go.
It's on your resume.
20 will get him. Just in case, though. 12 for that attack.
All right.
Roll 20, please. There you go. 14 for that
more.
attack.
All right.
And 14 for that attack.
Okay. He's still up, but not looking good.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you did all you could, really. All right, flesh golems. Ooh, they both got 6s. They both go berserk. And
That's nice.
This guy's gonna do 3 attacks now against our buddy Flint. Again, kind of hard to hit. 15 will miss. 18 will miss. 22 will miss. I'm not going to bother using inspiration points against Flint as an NPC. That's not fun. But
Plus, his armor class is too high.
yeah, no, that's part of it too. And 1 and 2 is Feldspar. 3 and 4 is Gorel, to see who gets the extra attack here. It's going to be Feldspar, unfortunately.
Well, I'm the one wearing armor. So.
Yep, Feldspar 24 for the first attack.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 9 for the second, so he'll miss the second, but you will take 13 bludgeoning. Gorel, does 10 hit you?
Yes.
I love it.
Just hits.
13 bludgeoning for you two.
Okay, fine.
And okay. Flint Fireforge's turn.
Alright, he's gonna hack away at this guy. Two-handed battle axe. 18
Hits.
3 slash. Oh,
Was it
slash
6?
Plus. Yes, 6. 6 slash.
Alright.
Second attack. 14 hit.
Hits for
8
8
altogether.
He is still up.
Jesus.
Alright. Barum Everman is going to come sneaking out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and hide right behind Stonemoss. Stonemoss, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will just do a starburst at this thing. So a little bit of sunshine into its life. And it needs a DC 16, what was it, charisma save.
Alright. He will have advantage on this roll. However, his charisma is god-awful.
Can't imagine he's too charming, but maybe he's a really good charming.
With advantage, you got a 3.
With advantage, you got a 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he wasn't real charismatic. He only did 6 points, but it was radiant, so for whatever that's worth.
And which one was that to?
The same guy as last time, the guy with the hex on him or
He
whatever.
is dead.
He's dead. All right.
Then I will slide over here so I can start targeting that direction.
Who's Zed, baby? Zed's dead. Zed's dead.
Oh no, that one's name was Zed.
No, that was still Chuck. Zed's over here fighting you and Gorel.
One guiding starbolt.
Speaking of Gorel, it's your turn, and you got a raging naked Zed
There we go.
Thought you
coming
said
at
they-
you.
Never mind.
There we go. 13 hit.
Yeah, pretty much anything's going to hit these guys as long as you get a 9 or above.
Alright. Let's see. So that's 9 plus, what was that damage?
I think you killed him.
For 13.
You got
13.
him. He had 11 hit
Okay.
points. He is also dead. Zed is now officially dead, baby.
Okay.
All right, so you still have 2 guys, 1 on each alcove.
What do I roll to accept their surrender?
Roll Golem, I guess, because they are not smart enough. You can no longer enter the drawing. Bromenard, if you could whisper me the people who have entered, and I will attribute a number value to you and roll a die and see who wins. And then what you're going to do, what the winner's going to do, is going to email me, or message me rather, on Twitch, your email address, and I will send you that PDF. All right, Gorell, you have some movement. Are you going to move toward one of these guys, or are you going to just hang out here?
5, 10,
Naked as the day you were born?
there we go. 30 feet gets me there.
All right. Good.
And I will ready an action for when this thing comes up. Is those stairs there? Is that
Those
what I
are
see?
stairs going up, yes.
Up. So I'm at the top of the stairs.
You're
Yes,
at the
I will
bottom of the
ready-
stairs.
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, so I will ready an action for this thing to come down the stairs.
All right. Vantellis doesn't have his name in the turn order, but he's the only elf that I see. It's a little ditty I'm working on.
That's nice. I like it. It was good. I'm gonna move over here and bonus action to move my hex onto this guy, and then blast him. All right, man.
11 will hit. And that's
Yep, for just 10 points of damage.
All right.
But he's hexed on strength.
Okay. Okay. Feldspar Keystone.
All right. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to step up here beside Ventelis and throw his 2 hand axes at the guy down here,
All right.
which will be at disadvantage. But
Roll,
I'm gonna do
roll a
it.
1.
There. I got a +7. I almost can't miss these guys.
Nice.
It's really hard. That's why I wanted you to roll a 1. Oh, 9.
all right,
You almost did. You almost did that time.
9's good though, right?
Yeah, 9's good.
All right, so that'll be then 1 Colossus Slayer. So that'll be a total of 917.
Okay.
And then he'll dive
917. He hit 917 times.
917.
Yes, sir.
Yikes.
and,
All
then,
right, then.
This is like
and then he jumps back
Final
into the
Fantasy
water.
type damage. Yeah.
And then Felspar dives back into the water to reclaim his bow.
All right. And it is now the Flesh Golem's turn. He will come down the stairs to meet you and to beat you.
Now, I was readying an action.
Oh, yeah, you can take it first. Yeah, you get it first.
Okay.
He will
Thank
have hit you because there's no way you're taking him down with 1 hit. But, I guess you never know if you could do 66 points of damage in 1 shot.
Never know. 2-handed. 11 hits, right?
Yes.
10. And +4 is 12 damage.
I believe you just get that 1 hit, don't you? Because it's a.
Is it?
Oh wait, you can't even do a you can't even. I'm gonna let you keep it because I've already took the damage off. But yeah, because you already attacked, so you can't hold another action.
Oh, gotcha. So it's just 1 attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How
Okay.
many? Actually, I'm
Okay.
taking that back. It was +12. I forgot about that. So he's back up here. Anyway, he hits you for 11 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then again, 21 will hit you again for another 14. 25 altogether.
So
How are you
25
doing,
altogether.
by the way?
I'm okay. I mean, that doesn't leave me with much, but I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm up.
all you need is one, baby. All you need is one.
So you need some healing, it sounds like.
This guy
Yes, I do
is
need some
going.
healing.
Yeah, this guy is going to continue to stand where he is. Flint Fireforge.
Oh, Flint.
Is
Sorry,
also
I'm
you.
Flint. Yeah, sorry. I'm like, what? All right, so he will trudge over this way. 10, 15, 20, 25, which gets him here. And we'll also ready an action for when that thing comes down the stairs.
Okay. Barum. Is gonna just hang out over here. Making his way out of the room. It's getting a little more courage. Maybe a little liquid courage. We don't know what he was doing in that corner. Stone Moss.
I will run out and who is it that looks like they're really bad, not doing well?
The naked
Gorell.
guy.
The guy who forgot to bring armor to Naraka.
Oh, that's him right here, right?
No, I'm over by the stairs.
Yeah.
Over by
The
the stairs.
airport lost his suitcase that had all of his
15,
armor
20,
in it.
25, 30. Well, I can only get about there. And I don't think the stars are granting me the ability to cast you with full strength, but I can send you a little bit of a healing word.
I'll take it.
The bird is the
Alright.
word.
And we're going to send that your way. You feel the
Pom-poms
stars
out.
fill you up with
little
8
cheer.
points of healing.
I will take the 8 points of star power.
I will take that 8 points of star power.
Oh,
You do me well, Druid. We should talk like people at Renaissance fairs or LARPers.
All right, and that's what I'm gonna do. That was a bonus action heal, so I'm gonna slip up here, and if you need it, I can give you more, a better healing.
that'd be great.
How quickly you think I'd be kicked out of a LARPing group?
Pretty quick. I only say that because I used to LARP, so
You would know. Like I don't. Yeah, they take it very seriously, don't they? The LARPers.
Yes.
Yeah, you're either in it or out. You're either in or out. You can't be halfway.
I wouldn't even be a quarter way, but I would pretend for a long time. Gain their trust.
You can't. and then crumble it from
Make
And
a
then
documentary.
ruin the rest of
When
their
they
day.
least expect it.
All right. Let's move on to Gorell. You got a flesh golem in front of you again. Nothing new there.
Yeah, nothing new there. Let's hack away at it. 10 hits.
Yep.
10 plus 6 damage. I am rolling crap on this
You are.
damage dice. Second attack. 10
Another
again.
10. Yep. It's.
Damage. Jesus.
That's a
Even less this
You gotta
time.
sharpen
5.
that sword or something.
I know. I miss my
What does
Vorpal
what?
sword.
That I'm sure that sword does something else besides being a +2.
No, that's it. You said that was it. It was a +2 longsword. That's all you
I
said.
had like a whole big speech for everybody. Did you
No, you
listen? Did you write it down? No, you didn't even bring
Yes,
armor
yes.
to Naraka.
Yes, I wrote it down. Longsword. That's it. I
You
mean,
wrote down
yes,
some of it, and you're like, "Good enough."
Adam
That's the
babbled
important part.
on and on and on.
That's
did.
my note taken for the year.
Adam loves to talk, in case you haven't noticed.
I'm telling you
So
what.
yes, I'm only listening half the time.
Well, these are the things you should be listening. Things that are going to help you, or the things you. Those are the things you don't seem to listen to, though. You listen to the wrong things, the things that only hurt you.
Maybe it's the problem with your tone. You know?
That's right.
That's possible. I'll take that under consideration.
Didn't like his tone.
Vantellis.
All right. Let's move over here and go ahead and blast this guy. He is still hexed.
That'll hit.
What we got there? 25 damage. All right. And 18 damage.
Okie doke. Anything else, or is that all? You can
No,
only do it
that's
once,
it.
probably, right? That was a lot of damage to do twice. All right, Feldspar.
All right. Can I reclaim that bow and shoot this round?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. I will do that then. 2 shots. I actually managed to miss him. I think I managed to. Oh, wait, no, that's not a disadvantage. So only the first one is the natural one that misses.
All right.
And,
Do you have any? Do you want to keep that nat one?
yeah, let's keep it.
All right. Roll me a percentile die.
And let's say high, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, everyone
45.
always rolls in the 40s on these, where it doesn't make a difference one way or the other.
I should have made it a 50-50.
I gotta start doing that. I was doing the 35 early on in the campaign when things could really go wrong for players, but now we may maybe even 45%. All right, you do hit him the once though.
All right. That'd be 7, and he's taking damage.
Oh, yeah, he's
so
taking a lot of
Colossus
damage.
Slayer, so total of 13.
All right. All right. You've done enough to get a roll here out of him. Come on, 6. Oh, so close, but yet so far away. He's going to attack, though, the only guy in front of him, and that is our main man, Garel. 24 will hit. And a 25 will hit. Not a great roll there, but 24 bludgeoning. Nope, is that right? Yes, 24 bludgeoning.
Yeah. Oh boy. Definitely gonna need some healing.
And some armor. Hey guys, I gotta go back to Calaman.
Forgot something.
I think I forgot something.
I know we've been gone for like 10 days already, and I know the world is ending and we have, things to do, but all right, this flesh golem stays where he is. Flint Fireforge. Can you guess?
Is that a golem over there all the way on the left there? I'm seeing.
Yes, there's one golem
Okay.
still standing there defending an
5,
alcove.
10, 15, 20.
Defending an
All right.
alcove.
You cannot easily, as a dwarf, climb up that way. Why would you not go to the stairs?
Oh, I didn't see the stairs. Sorry.
It's the same exact thing as the other side.
There we go. That would get me there. 25. Okay.
All right.
So, and I'm at the top of the stairs.
You're almost. I mean, you're at the top of the. You
Almost.
still have. You're not at the ledge yet, but you're at the top of the stairs, I guess.
Okay. And again,
You still got 5 feet in between you and
yeah. Yeah.
Fleshy Joe is this guy's name. Oh, Chuck is here, just in time to mess up our Zoom.
Oh boy.
Well played. Well played.
And maybe to kill a golem so we can get to intermission.
Intermission. It's 10 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock
Mhm.
because we go by Eastern time, not this weird mountain time that.
Central
you
time.
use.
Mountain time is
Alright.
9 o'clock.
I don't know the difference because the only one that matters is Eastern.
I mean, only if you're lame.
You know that everything runs on Eastern time, right?
No.
Or
All the-
Pacific time.
all-
Or
the
or
other-
Pacific, yes, I'll give you that too.
All the good teams TV starts at 7 Central Time.
No, it's 8.
Yeah,
8
8 o'clock.
p.m.
That's,
That's prime
Prime
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Traditionally
bedtime.
known as.
Yeah, that's bedtime. Chuck, why don't you put yourself in the turn order here as well?
I am trying to get Roll20 to boot up.
Okay, take your time.
If Roll20 would like to be a sponsor.
We would love to have them.
Would we though?
I would. I'm not sure that my trickle-down economics would get to you, but I, for one,
All
would
right. I mean,
would
it
really
wins
like it.
elections, so why not?
Oh, I just messed that up.
Ah.
All right, whose turn is it? Flint, you doing anything or what? You lost your hand
just
axes.
went, right?
Yeah, he just moved. He just moved. He can't. He doesn't reach.
Okay.
So there you go.
And Barum the Everman is going to sneak over and still hide behind his good old friend Stone Moss. The guy's been so nice to him the whole time. And Burke. All right, well, that's easy. Burke will go after Stone Moss.
We matched our low initiative rolls.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
everybody except for Vantella's had pretty poor rolls here.
I don't know where I should be on this map. I'll move myself up to the group.
You're in here already.
I'm already here. Oh.
No, you're over here in this room.
I'll delete. I already deleted the other one.
I can still see it. You're in this room.
I see. I deleted the one I put out.
I'm just gonna keep pinging this until you.
You want me to ping it for you?
No.
Hey,
I don't-
look,
There you
y'all
go.
can ping.
Perfect. Perfect spot. Perfect
Now I'm
spot.
gonna ping this guy for fun.
All right, this is fun. I'm gonna try that. Sweet.
Everybody join in.
Sweet. All right, Stone Moss, you're up.
All right. Still looking ill over there.
Yeah.
He's
Very
looking worse
much
than ever.
So you're literally just wearing a loincloth.
He's
No.
wearing his merchant outfit.
Shake my head
Wearing
as
a
I
merchant
reach out and clasp your shoulder, and you feel bark wrap itself around you and sprout out of your skin. Your
Cool.
armor class is now 16.
Everyone else roll me a
Awesome.
sanity check. Oh,
And
this
you're,
is not
you're
Call
now
of Cthulhu.
covered in bark.
'Cause that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you resemble a tree.
Even more so than usual.
All right, and with that, I am Gorell is
There we go.
up.
All right. Here we go. Longsword.
Oh wait, no, Burke is up first. I missed
Oh,
Burke.
jeez.
Sorry. I
It's
don't know what
alright.
happened to Burke in the order here. Oh, you
Yeah,
erased him.
deleted.
Just remember he's there. We're almost done with this encounter.
So I'm in this other little room here.
Yep, and golems are attacking, and you finally decided to help.
Have I?
Well, you know what? That's fair. You haven't done anything yet, so it's up to you.
4, 5. Do I have all my stuff with me, or am I naked like Varel?
No, the only reason, unless you didn't get anything from the player's handbook, like I told you 6 times when we were in
Oh
Calamon,
no, I did.
then
I
you
did.
then you have whatever is on your character.
I'm just making sure you hadn't stripped us naked, and Varel is
Nope,
just
nope. Camchan just decided not to listen to me.
he just
What?
wants to be a nude.
See?
His character,
He's
his character
doing it
is a
again.
nudist, huh? I will cast. Oh, why not? So where are we at here? Is this a bad guy?
Yep. Although, spirit of full disclosure, they're just guarding. They're just doing their job.
Oh, is there only one bad guy left?
There's 2. There's another one on the other side of the room.
Okay.
But everybody's going after. Everyone's piling up after this one and letting the NPC attack the other.
Focus fire.
Oh, should I or should I? Is anybody wounded?
Just Gorell, but he deserves it.
Gurel.
Yeah, that's normal. Alright, bonus, let's see. I will. Gosh, I haven't played this character in a while.
Yeah, just do some. Pick one of the things.
I'm doing it Adam right now. I will drop a banishment on. Where's the other one at?
other side of the room.
I will banish him.
You're gonna banish the guy by Flint.
Yep, because I
Alright.
like Flint. I like Flint better than the rest of them.
You're correct for doing so.
It'll probably work. What's your DC?
Should be.
It doesn't matter. He got a -1. Oh wait, no, he has advantage. It's an 11. I'm sorry, an 8. I don't know where I got it from.
My spell save is D17.
Yeah, so he is gone for a minute. We'll just move him down here. Oops, I just made him really narrow.
That's like being banished.
I haven't had this slim of a waistline in some time. Thank you. You've done very well. Very well. You can just take what I'm guarding. All right, now it is Gorell Nightfoot's turn. You got a dude in front of you.
Yep. Same dude. Got it. Longsword. Here we go. 13. 10.
You've rolled
God
ones
damn
and
it.
twos every time on your damage.
Every time on the damage.
I'm telling you, sharpen that sword.
What was that, 6 altogether?
There's 6 altogether.
You could have killed this guy like days ago, but you're just... and thank you,
Rolling
Michael, for subscribing
doctor.
with Prime. Huzzah!
Ah.
Huzzah! I mean, does he get a full huzzah?
Yeah, he does. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's the
he
only one of
does.
you that subscribed with Prime.
I don't have Prime.
What?
It's free if you have Prime. You can just subscribe to one streamer, and I only watch and participate in one stream. So
Well, I still don't have Prime.
How do you watch The Boys?
Anyway, that's a
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
that one. Yeah.
Roll me a percentile die. We're doing 45% now. High or low?
I will go low. Nope. Wrong choice.
Is the wrong choice. So you hit him with that first one, you do some damage, you swing with your second, and he grabs your hand, the sword hand, with his meaty maws, big ham hock hand, and twists it, and your sword somehow goes flying into the water over here. So you don't
Sure,
have
why not?
You don't have a sword, and it's over here somewhere.
That's just great.
It's bad enough you're fighting a loincloth.
I know, right?
Vantellis, you have a good view of just all of this bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that's not any different than normal. So
That's fair.
how's Gorell looking health-wise?
Really bad.
Really bad. Okay, really bad. That's all
Yeah,
I
there's
need to
no
know.
good news for Gorell here today.
Yeah.
So as bonus
Really bad.
action, that ghostly horn appears on Vantellis's forehead,
Oh, I forgot
and
about
suddenly a ray of rainbow energy shoots into Gorell, and Gorell, you just feel like this warm, healing energy pulsing into you, and you recover. Hold on, I gotta see how many this stuff.
90 hit points. Oh
is
my
this
god.
like
thank
Rainbow
you.
Bright or something?
Yes, it's rainbow. Actually, it's more like the Care Bear stare.
And when you're, there you go. I like it. And when you say it's like pulsating into me, what exactly? Where?
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
feels,
Should we
you
be
know, it's
fading to
exactly
black?
where you
It is-
think
it
it
is-
is, and it feels
it is
exactly like you
filling
imagine
you.
it would. Yeah.
Yes.
It's filling me. Got it.
However
got it.
you feel that it is filling you, that is what is doing.
You see, girl. Ooh.
And then there's a fade to black scene, and then it comes back.
Comes back. He's smoking
And he's smoking a cigarette. Yeah, he's somehow lying in bed. He's got a silk robe.
All right, and this rainbow light heals you for 21 points of damage.
Holy shit!
Oh my goodness. I will take it.
All right, Feldspar, do me a favor. Don't kill this golem yet, so this way I could kill Gorell still anyway.
Well,
And that was just my bonus.
Oh,
That was just my
sorry.
bonus
Just the
action.
bonus. He's not-
I'm
Well,
still,
then I ask the same of you.
not to kill the
Yeah, I
golem?
want to kill Gorell.
No, I'm gonna go
All
ahead.
right.
And that'll hit.
Yep.
for 19 points of damage.
And that is... All right. How many hit points do you think he has? Let's go down the line.
19.
Guess.
19.
19 for Kim Chan. Guess, what do you think?
15.
15. Michael, what do you think? How many hit points does Flesh Bag over here have?
12.
Chuck.
Oh, I'm gonna say 20.
All right. And Sedge.
$1, Bob.
That's 18 hit points. He is
8.
dead.
Okay.
All right. So, he is dead. You know that they were guarding something somewhere. I'm just going to move him out of the way. I can't get to that.
We have to set up a firing squad for the banished guy when he comes back.
Or you could leave. They're still... you could just... But you figure they must be guarding something. So, we're going to be out of turn order, at least for a little while. I'm going to leave this up until, we get to a minute here. But you have basically, effectively a minute, we're going to call it, to do something.
A minute to do something.
Because you know he's coming back in a minute.
Okay, fine. Garel's gonna go get his sword back.
All right.
Can we
Order.
just have him come back now? They're not that hard to kill.
We just lost somebody, too.
Not me. I'm still here.
No.
Who did we lose?
Michael?
Michael banished himself.
Oh, Michael.
Fifth
The banish
anniversary,
is
guys.
spreading.
5th anniversary. 5 years we've been doing this. Can you tell?
Hey, now's a good time for a break, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just fucking break. I was going to break at the end of this, but let's first go... Yeah, we'll pick a winner on break as well for this. And we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
You know what I should have done back there was.
And with that, we are back. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Everybody's in the wrong spot still, but that's okay. We'll work and talk. Welcome to our 5th anniversary of DragonLance, and what was supposed to be my birthday spectacular, but things haven't worked out. You know, but that's what birthdays are for.
You almost got to kill.
I almost got to kill Garel. That was something. That was something.
It's your birthday today?
Well, it'll be
Very soon.
tomorrow, so
Yeah,
I'm counting it as today.
minutes.
But,
Oh.
yeah.
See,
And nobody
it's just-
cheered any bits. The only person that
Happy
subscribed
birthday.
was Michael.
Happy birthday.
Michael.
And I gave you a subscription.
You
That's
did.
pretty
That's what I gave you.
impressive.
I just gave you credit for it.
That was very nice.
Chris
literally
Andrew
10
just cheered
seconds.
500 bits to me, so that's 5 more. I now have 17
no,
inspiration points. Thank
no.
you, Chris Andrew. Huzzah. By the way, speaking of which, we do have a winner from our first drawing, and that was, of course, Chris Andrew. So, Chris Andrew,
Huzzah!
shoot me your email address, and I will send you that PDF of the first Dragonlance module, Dragons of Despair. And next, we're gonna have an. I don't know if I started it yet. Did I? I don't think so. Let's do it now. We're doing a second giveaway.
Second giveaway?
Yeah.
Of a chance to do Mike's laundry.
Yeah.
already-
Second giveaway is you can rescue my daughter from having to do laundry. Her laundry.
Oh,
I
I
might-
didn't.
So that's the exciting second giveaway.
The second giveaway is going to be a PDF version of the second edition Dragonlance Adventures book. So
I gotta go.
So you too. Chuck doesn't like anything unless he worked on it. We're gonna give.
I gotta go to get into the Twitch.
Oh,
group
okay. I was
now.
gonna say we're gonna give you. I could just email it to you.
I already have it.
I figured you would, but I could just. It's like I said to Michael. I could just email this to you if you want it.
I like Dragonlance Adventures.
Me too. Me do too. I
There's a
just said.
physical copy up there somewhere. Actually, I have the first edition of it right up over there. I can't reach it right now, but
I mean,
That's okay. We believe you.
Larry
I
tells
sold
a
it
pretty
off
funny
before.
story about that cover, so
Oh yeah. What's the story?
Yeah,
While I'm
well,
working on this.
basically he was told nothing on how to draw it, like who the character Soth was.
Oh yeah.
And he was just told basically include 3 random characters. And this is going to be the cover of the book. So he had no picture of Soth or anything. So he just drew. They just said he's an undead guy, so he just drew a dead guy. So
Checks out.
yeah. That's why Soth is not wearing his famed helmet for that drawing because nobody told Larry that he wore a helmet.
Why?
Well,
is
you
that-
gotta take it off occasionally.
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
I have to take it off for a cleaning.
But just to get a little air, you know? I mean, he's got fiery eyes. His head's burning.
Yeah.
Let the smoke out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, now the giveaway is started. In chat, please just put in exclamation point drawing to win a copy of the PDF of the.
Don't
version
forget
of the
put
second-
how many drawing tickets you want.
I did.
apparently.
I don't think you should have to
Yes,
do that
you-
this time.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I think I figured that part out, but
I
again, I don't
want
know.
1,000 tickets.
Adam bucks are gone.
That's. I mean, honestly, and I only.
The inflation on Adam points was crazy anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it really is. It keeps going up too, and especially now that I have tariffs on Canada, it's really terrible.
Did I get on too late to not see what Kim Chan's eating for breakfast?
No,
I-
Kim Chan hasn't eaten breakfast
he hasn't
yet.
eaten his breakfast yet.
Must still be
No.
on order.
Yeah. All right. What are you gonna do? You have 1 minute out of turn order before this last flesh golem comes back.
You guys over there, check out that alcove. I'll train my bow on the guy.
Anybody
comes
need
back.
some extra healing? Can't
Yeah,
have a lot, but I
I'm-
can do some.
I can help
I
out.
would
I'm a
like.
cleric.
I would like some. I would like some extra
Well,
healing.
cleric, you should probably do your thing there, because nature only goes so far.
I know. Usually into rocks.
All right, I'm gonna
And
do
I
it
have
this
some
way.
really powerful healing abilities, but I'm not going to use them if a cleric is available.
This is what I'm gonna do
Who has it better healing?
because I've just unleashed chaos, and I'm gonna rein it in.
All right.
No.
Gary, what does Vantellis do right now?
Ventelis right now will go and look at the pedestal up here where the 3 flesh golems on this side were
Right.
standing.
Please move your character to the spot you would like to
Yeah,
stand.
okay.
You look into that alcove, and it is empty. There is a pedestal, nothing is on it.
Okay. So there's an alcove for each of them?
Correct.
There's the 3 alcoves up here? Okay.
Yes.
So I'll
Well,
check
2
the other
alcoves.
2.
There's one in each level. So there were 3 golems guarding your alcove that you're standing on right now. And then you can't see the alcove on the shitty map that I put together, but you get the idea. It's behind. It's like basically your character is facing it to the right there. And then on the left-hand side is this is exact same thing. You got a platform, an alcove, a
where
pedestal.
Flint is.
Correct.
Right,
That's where
okay.
Flint- all right.
So, Kemchan, Flint, what is Flint going to do right now?
Flint went up the stairs and checking out that alcove.
He sees on a pedestal a large gem. Not unlike that one that is embedded into Barum Everman's chest.
Ah. Okay. So Flint will call out and say, "There's another gem out here, over here, just like the one in his chest."
Don't touch it.
I will not touch it, says Flint, because I don't want a gem in my chest.
That does sound intriguing, though. Maybe you should give it a try. See
No.
what happens.
You go right ahead, he says.
Maybe since Barum already has a gem in his chest, he should go check it out.
Barum says,
Yeah.
I could do that, certainly. However, just so you know, this is not where I received my gem.
That's okay. I just
There are millions of gems in the world, and only
Sure,
one
but
has
you
been
have-
embedded into a man's chest.
So you admit it's possible.
there you go.
All right, I'll come over. And
How on you're our gem checker?
he'll run over, he'll pick up the gem. Yes. I'm holding it.
Picks it up.
Yes.
Okay. And nothing's happening to the gem in his chest.
No,
And what about the gem he's holding?
it's just holding a big gem.
Okay.
Roll me, because Flint's a dwarf, right? Roll me a
Yes.
perception check with advantage.
Flint. Perception. He's got a +3.
Chris Andrews says suddenly a handsome man in a fedora runs in and puts a bag of sand on the pedestal.
13. 13 perception for Flint.
With advantage, it was a 19.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, you
okay,
got a 19. Yeah. Flint, you see something etched into the wall, carved there purposefully, but sort of faded over time. Does anybody speak or read Draconic?
Well, let's take a look, because I don't think so.
I believe I do.
Common, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
Does that have any relation to Elvish?
As a matter of fact, no.
That-
I speak.
No.
I speak Dwarvish, Goblin, Elvish, Draconic, Common, and Giant.
I'm not kidding. I thought for a minute you were going to say and jive instead of jive.
Jive.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, man, you're the guy to read this.
And Spanish.
yeah.
So yeah,
says-
I got Draconic.
It says you picked wrong, turkey. By the way, I saw a shirt. I was gonna get it that had George Jefferson on it that said "honky," and I didn't, and I regret not getting it.
God, you should have gotten
I
that.
should have. It was really a missed opportunity. But anyway, what are you gonna do? He says there's something written in Draconic.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
It could be anybody's turn.
Um,
Time is running out.
I'm gonna walk over there.
You're gonna walk.
I'm going to hustle up. Sprint is
Lightly
over by
jog.
Flint. Gonna jump the stairs 2 at a time.
Gonna get on the
You
escalator.
trip with your tiny dwarven legs, and it's embarrassing. You don't hurt yourself, but you're a little embarrassed. Like you feel like you covered it well, but you didn't. They all saw it.
And I'm gonna read it.
It says wisdom.
I slap Barum across the face and say, "Wisdom."
Ow! Why did you do that? That hurt.
Because I'm George Jefferson, bitch.
Wait, quickly. Go check the other alcove. See what it says.
Chuck watched all of the outtakes of the Jeffersons, and that was a line they had to cut from every episode. What was the guy who played George Jefferson's name? I can't remember it now.
Herman Helmsley.
Sherman
Oh,
Helmsley.
Herman
Shelmsley.
No, Sherman
It was
Helmsley.
Sherman.
Sherman Helmsley. That's it.
All right. Is there by Ventelis, is there Draconic there?
No, nothing. It doesn't say anything.
Is there a gem here?
The gem is, Barum is holding it out to you.
I ain't taking it. Gorell, there's a gem here for you. You forgot all the rest of your equipment, so.
No, the who is it? Flint takes the gem. He's like, all right, seems safe.
Yeah,
He takes the gem.
yeah. He's holding a gem.
Okay.
It's a
Flint
big
takes
green
it.
gem.
How big?
Pretty big. Size of a baby's head.
Oh, they're not that big.
That's big for a gem. It's not big for like a basketball, maybe, but for a gem.
Okay.
That's pretty big.
And
Alright,
it also
so
doesn't
he
work as
takes-
well as a basketball too. They got that soft head thing. It doesn't bounce very well.
the
Trust me.
Babies.
I
I
know.
thought you meant the gym, not the baby's head.
You know how many you know how many babies I had to go through to find out you couldn't use them as a basketball? Baby heads are not easy to come by either. Just throwing that out there.
It's the dribbling that's the problem.
Yeah, you can shoot
It
it
is.
fine. But even if you
Alright.
miss, the rebound off of the backboard is not that great either. You got to be right underneath it.
Flint's gonna take the gem, tuck it away. I don't know, somewhere.
All right, and as soon as he does, this golem reappears right here.
Oh, right next to him.
Yeah, and it's his turn.
It's of course it's his.
Conveniently.
Look at the turn order. I
mean,
didn't touch the turn order.
What was the golem from this plane,
Yeah.
or was the materials he's constructed out of from a different plane?
All right, technically you're right, Chuck, but we've got 20 minutes and not really a ton of time to start anything new. So we're going to continue on with the fact that he's back here in this plane. Because keep in mind, you banished him from this plane. So the materials that he is made from is from the plane that you are currently on.
That's fine. I just try to make sure he doesn't
Worth
get
a shot.
hurt.
And now he's gonna slam against you twice.
I don't think so.
He's gonna do one against Flint and then one against you. We'll do the one against you first. 17 hit you.
I'm George Jefferson, bitch.
So that's a no. Here's a Flint. 26 will hit Flint.
Oh my God.
He ain't George Jefferson.
No, he's wheezy.
That was his first mistake.
15 points of bludgeoning damage against Flint Fireforge.
Okay.
And once again, Flint is up. Did I lose my music already? No, it's there. It's just quiet.
You want me to sing?
No. Thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Moving on up to the east side.
To a
I-
deluxe apartment in the sky.
So yeah, I respected your no. When you hurt my
I didn't
feelings.
ask. I just did.
Yeah, Michael never asks.
That's forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah.
All right, Flint.
All right, Flint attacks this guy.
I don't think he's been hit yet.
Oh, you will now.
He's just a little embarrassed by being banished for a minute, but
Yeah. All right, two-handed battle axe from Flint.
hits.
9 hit.
Yep.
All right, 11.
Well, plus what is it? 3.
Oh yeah, plus 3. Yes, so
So 14.
14.
It's the best damage roll you've done all night,
It really is, which is sad.
by far.
Second attack. Ah.
Still not sure how he can get a 2, but he does, and
He does.
it doesn't hit. All right,
Hit. All right.
Barum Everman. Now's your chance. He runs up here. I don't even think I have his. Do I even have his sheet open? I do. He's got a dagger, and a short bow. He's right here. He's going to use the dagger, and let's see what happens.
You got this.
A 9. Too bad he didn't have advantage. It would have been a crit. He hits him,
Alright.
but it's a mundane dagger. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt him at all. But he hits him. Then he feels pretty good about that. Stomos.
Well, let's see here. I still have this one idiot over here running around. Don't like him at all.
Right, and there's also a flesh golem besides Garel. This is,
I see what you did. there.
Rel.
click, click.
You
Uh-huh.
mean
Nope.
You mean
I
Flint?
said what I meant.
Garel. There's nothing over there.
You didn't listen to what Michael said. If you listened to
Basically,
what Michael said, then you would have understood my joke.
Gonna run over here and just double move to this point and call it a turn.
All right,
Kind of hiding behind this pillar a little bit just in case.
sure. Garel Nightfoot, you're on the other side of the room from this golem.
All right. If I dash across, and then my movement will be slowed when I hit that water.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can clear that in a single bound.
You actually, if you're running, you could leap that in D&D
Okay,
rules
sure,
very
yeah.
easily.
Sure. I will jump over that then.
And then just keep running. Why not? That's fun.
Yeah.
You
No,
do
I
it.
said I'm gonna have to dash.
Yeah.
So that let's see, that was 35, 40.
And it just, by the way, without all that heavy armor, you feel lighter than ever. Light as a
So
feather.
light.
You're running, wind blowing through
Going-
your beard because your head is bald, but you just feel great. You even give good old Stone Moss a little slap in the ass on the way past him, and big smile on your face, blood dripping out of your mouth and eyes and ears, but you're feeling pretty good now. Light as a feather.
Light as a feather. All right,
Stiff
there
as
I
a
am. That's
board, if you know.
He's in his element.
Yeah.
That's my dash right there.
All right.
Up.
Garel and Stone Moss having an old-fashioned foot race while everyone else is fighting the golem. Yeah, you're up, Burke. No.
All right.
Oh, yes, you
No,
are.
he
'cause
is.
I forgot about
What?
Burke because he's off the turn
Oh,
order.
all right.
Yeah, he should have gone before Garel's race.
That's right. So I take out my staff of striking.
gonna
Actually, it's
strike him
already
with it?
out. I'm gonna strike him with it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah,
what it's for, I think.
29.
that just misses. He's armor class is 9.
It's ironically named as a staff of happiness.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 11 plus my blessed strikes for 4 more, plus my striking damage. We'll blow. Oh, let's do 6 charges just for fun.
You're in charge of adding all that up.
So 5, 10, 15, 9. So
1, 2, 3,
24,
4, 5, 6,
34,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
45 points of damage.
Woof.
Ooh.
Yikes.
That little interlude there as Adam did the Pointer Sisters.
It's all force.
Was that really the Pointer Sisters who did that?
What they
I remember
say,
you
yeah.
went through that, and I remember looking it up, and I
looked
think
it
you were
up
right.
and everything, and it was a Pointer Sisters.
Yeah.
So.
So that was force and radiant and magical damage.
What was the other damage?
I have
Force?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah, nothing of that. Nothing. He can't do anything against those things. But you know what? He's not charmed by you, and he's not frightened by you. So fuck off.
It's all right.
Okay, I'm charmed by that attack.
And Barab is frightened. All right, now it is Ventelis' turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over to the edge of the water here, and I'm just going to shoot my blast at this guy from across
Wow,
the
you're
water.
gonna what?
Exactly what I
This
just
is-
said.
All
You
right.
heard me.
All of a sudden, Ventelis drops his pants.
I did not say that.
Well, Garel was light as a feather. Ventelis is stiff as a board.
But tell us, this is a family show.
I have said nothing objectionable yet.
Nope, I have.
Yet. Yes.
Well, we're all getting your inferences. Though.
All right, so 13 to hit,
Yep.
and that'll be 12 points of damage.
Yep. You cover him with your Eldritch Blast.
That's right.
Potent.
It is potent, yes.
Yes.
Thank you for noticing.
Hey, Jim, is that a new pearl necklace? Oh, my. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Yeah. And with that, it is Feldspar Keystone's turn. I'd like you to follow up
Well-
after that attack.
I unfortunately don't have a magic staff.
You just hear a
So-
zip as Feldspar
I'm gonna have
gets
to use
fenced back
the. I'm gonna have to use the bow.
You don't have a spear and magic helmet either.
I'm looking for some.
Magic helmet?
Yeah.
At the tip of the
under the
spear,
sea bow. I had to dare you to find an entendre and under the sea bow. Plus 2 of these. 9, 15, 19.
Oof. So close. However, the flesh golem will get one more turn. And let's see if he becomes berserk, and he does. So he's gonna hit. In reality, he would probably hit each of you once, right?
Seems fair.
Does seem fair. Not as fun. Not as fun as just piling up on old Burke instead of the NPCs, but we'll do one of each. Burke, you're up first. 23 hit you.
Yeah.
You will take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. That's all he got.
No, but he has to hit these other ones because that's really what he would do. 13 against Flint is not going to do it. And then Barum Everman has Gorel type armor class, but the golem does miss him with a 9.
So
Flint,
I was ready for the crit.
just hit this guy once.
Flint. All right.
Chris
Cool.
Andrews says this conversation makes beating this flesh golem sound really bad.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use my reaction to attack him again.
Sure, do it.
All right.
I don't know how or
11.
why, and I don't even care.
I have a sentinel as a feat.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
So
a cool
if-
feat.
it's-
Actually.
once he attacks someone other than me, I can attack him.
Yeah. You can also make him so he can't move away from you too, right?
Yeah, 23.
He's dead.
All right. Great.
Flesh golems are dead. You have
The wisdom gem.
a wisdom gem. I'm gonna move you back to that other page.
Jump gate.
So again, you're gonna want to look in the top right-hand corner. And when I say right hand, I mean left hand because I'm apparently dyslexic. And you see Garel's little thing here. This is where you currently are. His token. Everybody on this map?
Yep.
Yep.
There is a hallway with a staircase leading down.
Wait a minute. Are we in White Plume Mountain here?
Nope, that's tomorrow. 2 days from now. It's Sunday's game.
I was gonna say this is like the same jail cell.
It's yeah.
Enjoy White Plume Mountain on Sunday. Don't forget your reading assignment.
I read it already, didn't I?
I did read it. I was
Where
stuck in the car with you for 10 hours.
Luck actually got the did I mean, not over yet, but actually made a little difference in those Knights of Solamnia. That's right. White Plume Mountain, Knights of Solamnia. You guys, it's blowing your mind what we're trying to figure out what we do on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
All right. So again, there's really there's the bars up top, and there's the staircase leading down below, north and south, if you prefer.
When in a dungeon, it's best to go down. All the good stuff's at the bottom.
Sure, that makes sense.
So that's
Alright.
where we're going.
So you guys
Yep.
begin to head down this, and I'll reveal a little more of the area here. There we go. You should see that staircase going down. The rushing water cascades down the circular steps in a steady torrent. Mosses drape the walls, swaying as their tips drag in the water below. I just need everybody to give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Hard pass.
I thought you were just saying, like, no, fuck it, I'm not going to roll that. Hard pass. I'll do a
Not worth
lot,
it.
but I will not roll a dexterity saving throw.
Not
No,
worth
thank
the time.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Yeah, Chris Andrews says, as you're doing this, you tease Barum by putting the wisdom gem on your chest to cosplay a Barum. Hey, look at me, I'm Barum. Barum Everman.
I still feel like there should have been something to do with that empty one, but, probably not.
All right. Garel rolled a 5,
wasn't, actually.
and Flint rolled a 7. Rolling like dog shit over here.
All right, so who missed? What's this
I
going
missed.
Garel and Flint
We
missed.
should start by this. Let's start with a turn order, or a not a turn order, but like a walking order, because you're basically walking one at a time on this. We have Ventelis. Looks like he's going first.
No.
All right, so who's?
We'll send Flint first. We'll send Flint in the front.
I mean, yeah.
Send
Flint goes
the
in the
yeah.
front. The tank in the front.
Flint goes first. Flint then immediately slips and falls down, right, and then slides down the stairs.
Oh.
So roll 2d6.
2?
Yeah.
Bastard.
He
8.
takes 8 more points of damage. Who's next?
Feldspar would have been happy to be behind Flint.
All right, Feldspar. Did
But-
you make it?
He rolled a 20 on his
You're
save.
fine. Yep. You go down the stairs and pick Flint up, help him out.
I would have been next. I rolled a 9.
9. Feldspar, as soon as you help Flint up, another dwarf
I
comes
put some
slamming
of
into the back of you.
I put
You
some
are
of the
able.
moss back after I walk past.
Yeah, yeah. It's really the rushing water that's and it's a little slick still, of course, from the moss, but the rushing water just gets him. So you're able with your 20 to step out of the way. However, Flint is bowled over by Burke. Burke, 2d6, please. Wow, 10 points of damage to you. These guys have done more damage than the golems. All right, who's next?
Okay, Ventellus is going now.
What did you roll?
A 20.
You're fine.
Yeah, luckily Kurlithlon is not here.
Yeah, Curliflon, he would
Yeah.
never
That
have
would
made it
this
down.
would have gone much worse.
He wouldn't have even.
All
He
right.
just would have he's like, oh, just fuck it, I'll just jump.
Fair enough, yes.
All right, who's after Ventellus?
Garel,
what did you roll?
he failed.
Ventellus, as soon as you get down to the steps, you walk over to Feldspar and said, "What happened to the two of them?" And Gorell goes careening down the stairs into them. 2d6, please,
Gesture
Gorell.
at Garel.
Oh,
That's what
God.
happened.
2d6 again.
Yep.
9.
9 points. You guys are rolling so high on these too. This is amazing. I love every minute of it. Then I guess
9
it's
points to Garel.
Gorell.
Okay.
Stone Moss. Michael, you there?
Yeah, out of 15.
You're fine. And then Barum, we'll go after you. I can get rid of these flesh golem sheets here and find my Barum Everman. Here he is. Dex. Nope, he goes flying down as well. Yeesh. Those hit points are pretty low. I gotta edit this. I'm just gonna jot it down for now to save time. Oh, I gotta do the 2d6. Seven for Barum. Doesn't have a lot of hit points, but does have literal plot armor that he just can't die. It's written into the plot of the book. All right, but he takes 7, and you guys reach the bottom of the stairs. You peek into that room, or do you?
I do.
An ornate throne sits on a dais raised 2 feet above the level of the water. The water rushes into the room from a circular staircase opposite the throne. So basically, I will reveal all of this. You're looking at a throne room, and at the back of it is a large throne. It is empty. And with that, we are going to cut to the other group. And I'm going to stay on this just because my other overlay is messed up. But the other group has just finished their battle with the dragons. Not an easy battle. A lot of damage was taken. You were victorious.
Ergrin died.
Ergrin died, which again we're chucking that up to a victory. I feel like.
I mean, Kerwin Uth Dragonbane would disagree with you, but
Yes, but everyone in chat would agree with me.
no, that the battle is hard.
Oh, yeah, poor.
He don't give a shit about Ergrin.
Yeah, poor Rick Cordwood there. He first
I am
battle.
checking. Yeah, he doesn't go down without a fight, but he does go down when dragons breathe fire on him. But he is stable because I'm looking now and it's 3 successful death saves.
That's what I knew there was something that stabilized you, so that's good. I'm gonna just say that with the dragons that you have, there's no way that the Draconians. There were 12, and they were Civac Draconians. It's not going to be an easy fight, but you guys are able to overtake them, so you feel like there's no witnesses. That being said, as you look up, and you're in their camp now, and everyone's sort of resting, and you've got a dead Urgrin strapped into one dragon. You have an unconscious Rick Cordwood strapped into another, and you're like, trying to think. All right, we need to rest. We need to figure something out. We need to heal up Cordwood. We need to see what we can do about Urgrin. Is there anything? He was the healer. He was the only one that could have brought him back from this terrible encounter. And then a large shadow appears over you, and you see it coming from like the eastern side of the camp, well, sort of southeastern side of the camp, moving northwest. This slow, dark shadow. And as you look up into the sky, you see a huge chunk of rock. And above that rock, sitting on top of it, is a citadel, flying high in the air, probably 100 feet. There are dragons circling it. Not as many as there would have been if you didn't defeat them. But this citadel, this flying citadel, is headed right toward Calaman. And with that, we end tonight's adventure.
Dum dum dum.
And we will get into that next time. Chris Andrew cheers 500 bits to the guys. So each of you get an inspiration point. Huzzah!
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 5 years. Yeah, this is our 5th anniversary. Can you believe it? Started during the pandemic. Originally was going to be a combination of people in person and virtual. We were going to have Cody and Jason coming over and doing this virtually here at my house, and the rest of the guys at virtually, since 2 of them lived out of the country. And that didn't work out very well at all.
Good timing on that one.
Yeah, but we've been doing this for 5 years. Longest running D&D stream. Find me another one. Single game D&D stream.
I mean, like, is this a challenge?
Yes.
Yes. For you.
Mike's already left. He put his cat back in the
Yeah, I know,
place.
he's already gone. Chris Andrew
I'm
wants,
actually here. I'm here.
Chris Andrew wants me to show the cover art of the Flying Citadel, which I actually have right here. And I think it's on something else too. The Art of Dragonlance, I believe. Yeah, this one's a little easier because it doesn't have a bag on it. So this is what you guys see flying above you.
Nice.
Okay.
Chris
I'm sure
Andrew,
that's fine.
yeah, nothing wrong there. Chris Andrew also cheers 200 more bits to Kem Chen and Gaz for being here since day 1.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yay!
Yeah.
And
Only original characters from the beginning.
yeah, although one of the original characters is imprisoned by Lord Soth at the moment, but
Okay, he's still alive.
Still
yeah.
there.
So I was just texting with Cody actually today. Unfortunately, they're still not able, just with work shit, not able to join us yet. But remember, I'm still
Am I still, other than you and Will, though, the number 1 number of appearances?
Total appearances? Yeah, you're number 3.
Total appearances, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3.
So, because this goes back,
And I think Kemchan is tight. If I take a month
Kemchan is
off,
close.
Kemchan would overtake me, but yeah.
Yeah, Kemchan is close because he. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the. I don't know if I have to pull that spreadsheet up fast.
This is counting all of our streams, though, not just.
Yeah, this is going back, and that's going back more than 7 years now that we've been streaming with originally with Wicked Studios LLC. Eventually, as Will started slowing down his streaming schedule, we moved it over to Atomic Peanut Butter Group. when I took over. But yeah, we started with Greyhawk Adventures. So we've done a number of Greyhawk games. Will's run a ton of different types of games. Greyhawk, the Wacky Cowboy, I don't know, a bunch of other shit. Space Jam, I don't, none of these are called this, but you can find them on Atomic Peanut Butter
Space Jam,
Group
huh?
YouTube.
So when I play against Bugs Bunny?
Yeah. And we've done some specials. We've done some interludes. Gary has run an Eberron into Ravenloft game that eventually we'll go back to.
Someday.
Yep. So what are we? We have more than this, but yeah. So right now, total. What is Kemchan? Kemchan's at 157. Michael's at Michael and Kemchan are still like 3 apart. There's like 3 episodes difference between Michael and Kemchan. So while Michael started off early with the Greyhawk stuff, then we got Kemchan in there doing a lot of Marvel superheroes. Which I have to say, as far as like the podcast goes, not a lot of gameplay in there, just a lot of role play. Maybe our best like just podcast to listen to, because it was just 99% story, very little gameplay. And it was fun. Although I say 90% role play, it was probably 30% role play. 70% of that was us arguing
Tangents.
about how to get around Manhattan, which is what you do in New York, and that translated into the game.
That counts as role play.
Wait a minute. So it's really just a travel podcast?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Travel.
Yeah, but over like the 6 square miles that is Manhattan, or whatever it is, 9 square miles. But anyway, check those out on Atomic Peanut Butter Group. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays. And for some of you, even longer than that, on different streams that we've done. We started off on Tuesdays. We added Wednesdays. We had Saturdays for a while, which was our Saturday morning superheroes. And like I said, we've been playing here D&D on Fridays. Longest running game. What is this? The 130-something episode? I don't remember exactly. Find me, I dare you, find me another D&D DragonLance stream that has run as long in years and in episodes telling one story. You can't do it. It's impossible. So anyway, guys, thanks again. I don't think we had anybody do the giveaway. No. So, all right, we'll save that for another day.
Thank you.
It's not why the people watch.
Yeah. And I just started you can no longer. I started it again by mistake. Let me close that over. I hit the button twice. Anyway, so we will do that maybe next week when we're back. We'll raffle that off. We'll go back to raffling things a little more. Not every time.
All right.
I don't want to spoil you, but now and
We
then.
only have so many things.
That's true. There are only so many things you can raffle. But anyway, thanks again for hanging out with us. Thanks you guys for playing. And we will be back next time. And for Gaz, Kemchan, Michael, Chuck, and Sedge, I am Adam saying goodnight. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And we will see you next time on DragonLance as we start year 6. Bye-bye.
I don't know. I'm George Jefferson, bitch.
You are. Don't let anyone tell you different.